Ladies and gentlemen, 2026 is officially here, and that means we have a whole year to be able to play some amazing games. But it would be a lot cooler if we got those games super cheap. So in this video, we're going to go over some amazing Switch and Switch 2 games on sale for insanely discounted prices. You don't want to miss this. Let's go and get right into it. So this is my first eShop sale video of 2026, and this one, pretty good all things considered. We have some amazing deals right now for the Switch and Switch 2, so whether you just got a Switch 2 or you got a Switch or you've already had these consoles and you just want more good games for cheap, I've got you covered. But it would be a lot cooler if we started with me giving away this eShop gift card right here. I think that's just the best way to start these videos, and then to continue it by giving away this eShop gift card right here. You know, that's like the best way to continue it. So if you'd like to have an opportunity every single week to win an eShop gift card or other cool stuff, all you have to do is like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter or both of those, and just support the community as much as you can. And you guys know I give back as much as I can weekly over here because I just love you, but not in a weird way. Now let's go ahead and get into these amazing deals. So the first game we're talking about is Rogue Legacy, and this is currently on sale for $1.99. That is 87% off on the eShop and the lowest price this game has ever been. Rogue Legacy is a genealogical roguelite where anyone can be a hero. Each time you die, your child will succeed you, but every child is unique. One child might be colorblind, another might have vertigo, they could even be a dwarf. That's okay because no one is perfect, and you don't have to be perfect to succeed. So this has a very unique system, and I think this one is definitely worth $2. Even though we talked about this last week, I gotta mention it again because the deal is so amazing. We have Mario & Rabbids Spark of Hope currently on sale for $5.99. That is 90% off on the eShop and the lowest price this game has ever been. And it's just like, what are we doing here? Yes, if you never played these games, you might think of them as shovelware, because that's what I thought. Then I played Kingdom Battle, and it's truly one of the best Mario games I have ever played. Sparks of Hope does everything to improve upon that, and I just hope Ubisoft and Nintendo make more of these in the future because they are so damn fun. So not only is Hogwarts Legacy on sale, we have Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition currently on sale for $10.49, and that is 85% off on the eShop. I like to give you my personal experiences with these. I beat this entire game on the Switch, and it was not idea, okay? And I'm not saying it's idea, but I did enjoy myself the entire time. Now I'm playing the Switch 2 edition, and it is a night and day difference. And what's really cool is you can buy the Switch edition of this game, pay $10 for an upgrade, and then you have the Switch 2 edition for your Nintendo Switch 2. So whether you're playing on your Switch or your Switch 2, you're definitely going to find some fun in this one. One of my favorite games of all time that I talk about all the time is Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. This is currently on sale for $2.99, and that is 80% off the full price. This is a really weird game where you're a turnip and you commit tax evasion, and you have to pay back your mayor, which is in fact an onion. And it has all the whimsical side, but it plays like a 2D classic Zelda game, like a really good one, for $3, man. This one is a no-brainer. So another game we talked about last week that I want to mention again is Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition, because this game is currently on sale for $4.99. That is 90% off the full price and the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a fantastic open world RPG, like a simulation RPG, just with a whole medieval theme going on. Truly a phenomenal game. I think the Switch port is decent, but what's really cool is there's a rumor and a leak going around right now from a pretty credible place that this game is in fact getting a next generation update this year. So this might be a good time to pick this up for cheap and then play it later on. We have Death's Door currently on sale for $4.99. That is 75% off on the eShop, and I think this might match the lowest price this game has ever been. This is a phenomenal game where you play as a bird, and birds are pretty cool. Again, I like to kind of compare this to an old 2D Zelda game, but it has a really unique story and just really interesting characters, great gameplay. Definitely worth $5. So now we got to talk about Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition. This is currently on sale for $7.99, and that is 60% off on the eShop. So I have never played this game, but recently, or actually not even recently, like right now, I'm currently playing through Chrono Trigger for the very first time. I'm about 10 hours in, so I think I'm like a third of the way through, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite games of all time. This is, I guess, a sequel to Chrono Trigger, but some people don't consider it a real sequel. But if you like Chrono Trigger, you're probably going to like this. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a remastered version of Chrono Cross. So they've put quite a bit of work into this one. So for $8, I feel like that's just a great deal. We have GUACAMELEE 2 Complete, currently on sale for $5.62, and that is 75% off the full price. So GUACAMELEE is a fantastic Metroidvania, amazing music, amazing gameplay, great characters. The game just looks gorgeous. This is the second one, so it just improves upon it in every way. Here's a crazy fact. They switched the name of this game. It was GUACAMELEE 2 something something something. I feel like that was too long, so they just changed it in the past week or two to just Complete. So very interesting stuff that you probably don't care about, but all you need to know is this game is on sale for super cheap. We have new Super Lucky's Tale, currently on sale for $5.99, and that is 80% off on the eShop. Join Lucky on his thrilling journey through the Book of Ages, a magical artifact that opens doors to amazing worlds. Meet new friends, explore exciting lands, and recover the missing pages from the evil sorcerer Jinx and his villainous family. Featuring a huge variety of gameplay from expansive 3D hubs to story-based adventure levels, 2D side-scrolling challenges, rewarding minigames, and more. So, if you like 2D platformers, 3D platformers, this one is going to feel right at home for you. And I truly feel like this is a great game that everybody should own on their Switch or Switch 2. We have TRINE Ultimate Collection currently on sale for $9.99, and that is 80% off on the eShop. TRINE is a fantastic series, and this is 4 games. So you're getting 4 games for $10. They're basically like 2.5D platformers. The games look amazing. They are well polished, super fun, and for some reason or another, I just feel like they're insanely underrated. I've played all of the games except 4, and I actually bought it physically like a couple months ago, so I need to play it. But if you're looking to add some amazing games to your library for super cheap, this is not a bad deal. We have Sonic Mania currently on sale for $7.99, and that is 60% off on the eShop. So me myself, I love Sonic 2D, 3D, maybe in the future 6 or 7 or 8D, who knows, right? Sonic is amazing, but I think Sonic at its essence is best in 2D, and this is like classic Sonic brought into the modern times, but brand new adventures, brand new levels, has a bunch of characters, just a bunch of stuff to do. So if you like Sonic at all, or you've never played a Sonic game and don't know where to start, you cannot go wrong with this one. We have Hollow Knight SILKSONG currently on sale for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 for $15.99, and that is 20% off on the eShop, and this is the lowest price this game has ever been. And this is actually kind of crazy. It's like when this game was coming out, but we didn't know the price yet, people were thinking $30, maybe even $40, and we would have been fine with that, man. Team Cherry put a lot of work into this, and they deserve to be compensated. And then the game came out for only $20, which is crazy, truly crazy. The fact that this game is now $16 just a few months after release, what are you doing here? Maybe you don't like Metroidvanias, and I understand that, but this is truly a masterpiece. Me myself, I have not beat it yet. I think I'm currently stuck somewhere, but I'm gonna keep playing it. It is a very rewarding experience and truly one of the best games on the Switch and Switch 2 now. Risk of Rain 2 is currently on sale for $6.24, and that is 75% off on the eShop. Escape a chaotic alien planet by fighting through hordes of frenzied monsters, with your friends or on your own. Combine loot in surprising ways and master each character until you become the havoc you feared upon your first crash landing. So the first Risk of Rain was really, really good. Essentially a different style of game though. Risk of Rain 2 is even better. Now, on the Switch 2, this game runs amazingly. And the reason why I'm highlighting that, because on the Switch, it really kind of struggled there. So maybe don't pick this one up for the Switch, or maybe they fix it now, I don't know. But if you have a Switch 2, this game is awesome, and I think it's underrated. We have Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, currently on sale for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 for $15.99. That is 20% off on the eShop and the lowest price this game has ever been. If I'm not mistaken, this game came out all the way back in 2014, so it was kind of weird we didn't get it on the Switch, but randomly they shadow dropped it one day. I can't speak on the Switch version though. I've only watched reviews of the Switch 2 edition, and on the Switch 2 it's running flawlessly over there. So if you're into games like Uncharted or just basically any kind of adventure game and you haven't played this, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. And for $16, I think that is an incredible deal. One of my favorite games that came out recently that flew under the radar is Goodnight Universe. This is currently on sale for the Switch 2 for $15.99. That is 20% off on the eShop and the lowest price this game has ever been. This game has such a unique concept, right? You are a baby. It's like, wow, how did they think of that? But not only are you a baby, you're a psychic baby. I know it sounds crazy just saying it like this, but this game is insanely underrated. Not the longest game, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours. It would be really fun to replay it as well, but the game is just so good. You have all these tasks you need to figure out how to do. The voice acting is actually incredible for whatever reason, and it's just a really solid game that flew under the radar. We have Final Fantasy Tactics, the EVALICE Chronicles. This game is currently on sale for the Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 for $39.99. That is 20% off on the eShop, and I think this might be the lowest price this game has ever been. Final Fantasy is an amazing franchise, amazing series, whatever. You've probably played a Final Fantasy game if you've been gaming a long time. It's one of my favorite series. The Tactics games, in my opinion, are just insanely strong. Kind of a different little playstyle, right? It's a strategy RPG, but they are games you can easily get immersed into. The voice acting in this is amazing. The gameplay is great. The story is fantastic. So if you're a fan of RPGs or strategic RPGs, you cannot go wrong with this one. And we also have to talk about Linked Banner of the Spark. This is currently on sale for the Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 for $12.49. That is 50% off the full price and the lowest price this game has ever been. This is an insanely underrated hidden gem that came out a few months ago. I think in the last big Nintendo Direct we got, this was like a shadow drop, and there were so many crazy announcements, people just completely glossed over this one. But I didn't. I went and checked it out, and it is so damn good. It's essentially like a roguelike mixed with a town builder. We were going out and doing all these runs, and then you're helping all these robots. The gameplay is so good, so addicting. The graphics are great, and if I'm not mistaken, you can play co-op with up to like 3 people. I haven't done that, but I'm sure it's even a lot more fun that way. But if you want to pick up a great Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 game for insanely cheap, this is the game for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an amazing way to start 2026. It's like starting a couple months ago, crazy sales started, and I feel like they haven't stopped yet, and I'm taking advantage of all of them. I'm not even kidding. I bought more games on my Switch 2 on the eShop in the past 15 days than I have bought on the eShop the entire time I had my Switch, because the deals are so damn good. So this is a perfect time, truly, to stack up a backlog. I'm gonna play these games eventually, hopefully. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys are thinking, any games you picked up, any sales that I might have missed. Just start a conversation. Also, new stickers just came in. These look really cool. I don't know if I'll pick it up on the camera. Holographic Robot Joe, Zelda, and Mario stickers. So we'll be sending out those very soon for free. So yeah, hit a like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Consider becoming a channel member. And you guys know me. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Peace.